so I've already given you your notes. You got them.
I don't like these notes.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Well, I typed them. It's like all these word problems. It was easier, less space to type them out. All right, how many ways can you arrange 5 books on a shelf? Now, this is a very, very basic problem. When we arrange things in a line, whether it's books on a shelf, people in a row, apples in your cart, I don't care. When you're arranging things in a row, it's always done exactly the same way. So we have 5 books on the shelf. So here's the shelf, and here are my 5 books. Okay? Now, I have to put a book on the shelf right here. How many choices do I have? 5. So I grab one. I have 5 choices, but I have to pick one. These are my choices. I put them on the shelf. Okay, these are on the shelf. Now, I need to grab another one and put him here. Well, now how many choices do I have? 4. And then I'm going to have 3 and 2 and finally 1. When we place a book and another book and another book, we multiply. When you are doing X and Y, you multiply. Okay, that word "and" is your clue. I'm going to multiply. Now, obviously on your calculator, 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1, no big deal, right? No big deal. But what if I would have had 15 books? Well, if I would have had 15 books, then it would be 15, 14, 13, 12. And again, on the calculator, that's easy, but it's going to take a while, right? So luckily, there's a shortcut. You may or may not know of this. When you start with a number and multiply by every single decreasing value, that's called factorial. So 5 factorial means 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. This is the symbol for factorial. Okay? Now, on the calculator, get them out. I need you to press 5. Number 5. So we're going to do 5 factorial. I need you to press number 5. And then I need you to go to your math button, the regular old math button, and click all the way across the probability on the top there. And what do you see right there? Down there, for me, it's entry number 4. Do you see your factorial symbol? So go down there and press enter. And 5 factorial is 120. Now, those of you that beat me to it and type 5 times 4 times 2 times 2 times 1, you got 120. You can always type them in individually. It's just, this is a shortcut when the numbers get bigger. All right, so I need you to listen to me. I'm going to tell you something important here. When you arrange n things in a row, it's n factorial, period. So if I took 10 of you out into the hall and lined you up, I could do that 10 factorial ways. 10 things in a row is 10 factorial. Now, when you arrange, and I don't care what the things are, if you're arranging in a row, it's n factorial. If we're arranging in a circle, it's 1 less factorial. So if I took 8 of you on a camping trip, and I sat you down on a log, 8 factorial. But if I sat you around the campfire, it would be 7 factorial. And the reason for that is easy to understand. When I sit you on the log, there's a beginning and an end, right? So I can take these people right here. Let's just take my front row, these 6 people. They're lined up in a row. If I tell everybody to slide over 1 seat, that means he's got to get up and move over here, right? That's a whole different arrangement. But if I have these same 6 kids seated in a circle, and I say, okay, now everybody shift over one to the right. Everybody moves, but is the order different that they're sitting in? No, because there's no beginning and no end. So remember, n things in a line, n factorial. N things in a circle, n minus 1 factorial. It's still factorial, but it's one less. Okay? All right, let's do one more problem, and then we'll be done, because I know you just all want to go to it. Oh, actually, we're going to do 2 problems. Number 2, how many ways can 9 people stand in a line? I just told you. How many ways can 9 people stand in a line? 9 factorial. Exactly, 362,880. 9 people in a line, 9 factorial. Do not forget that over the weekend. All right, number 3, a little bit different. How many ways can prizes be awarded for first, second, and third place in a race with 10 contestants? Right now, think of it, books on the shelf, only now I don't have books on the shelf, now I have people. And I'm going to give away first prize. All right, how many choices do I have to pick from for first prize? 10. So somebody won the race, somebody got first prize. Well, how many are there now for second prize? 9, and then 8. This is not 10 factorial because we stop right here, right? So this is 10 times 9 times 8. You multiply all these, and it's 720. So there's 720 different ways that we can have a first, second, and third place winner.